it was about time that I retire, and I think a moment like this obviously doesn't come overnight. It was a process and an emotional one, which at the end I thought we managed well with the family, my team, and my closest friends. I had to obviously tell a lot of people as well, so the organization was big at the end to make sure it wouldn't leak, because it was important to me to tell my fans directly. It all worked out, and here we are at the Laver Cup. But it was definitely more highly unusual last few weeks for me. I mean, the decision was in a way difficult to take, because you never want to take it. I think as a professional athlete, you want to always be active forever. You want to feel like you can come back on tour and win some matches and go back on a big court. But at the same time, you also know it's going to be over at some point, and I think this is the right time for sure. Yeah, I've always tried to keep somewhat of a clean slate. So my future, I think, looks very open at the moment. Yet, I mean, I'm going to be an ambassador to brands. I own a piece of On Running. I have my foundation. I mean, a dad, number one, and a husband. So I want to spend loads of time with them as well. But then I will never stop traveling. You know, I always want to be active and always ready to explore new things. And right now it's about enjoying the process and the week here in London. And then once it's all said and done, to go back and read a little bit what maybe I have not seen about me yet or have accomplished, and then you can start sort of turning the page. And then I always wanted to also stay involved in the game in some shape or form, and I'm sure I'll find some really exciting role where I can give back to the younger generation. Yeah, Laver Cup's going to be my last sort of active tournament I'll play. Feels good. I think it's a lovely place. Having Björn Borg as my captain, you can imagine that means the world to me, and I think it's going to be very special. Doing it here in London, I think it's going to be great, just because this city has given me 2 World Tour Finals victories here to close out an incredible year that I probably already had those years. And then down the road in Wimbledon, winning there 8 times plus juniors. So I don't know, this city and its fans have given me a lot. So I thought it was also very fitting to end it here. I will not stop playing tennis. You know, it's just I will not play for points anymore. You know, as I also said, I will keep on playing with my children, with my friends. Hope to play exhibitions in the futures, and just still keep on promoting the game and playing in places I've never played before. So I'm really looking forward to that as well in the future. Yes, I'm really looking forward to a competition like the Laver Cup, where competitors become teammates. For me, it's a very special week because I was part of building the idea of the Laver Cup with my good friend and agent Tony Gotzek. We worked long and hard on the concept, and I think we came up with something really special. And I think now having the big 4 all together in the same week is really a dream come true. Yes, it's a very good omen to have won the last 4 years, and I think having the likes of Rafa and Novak on the team, Ruud, Tsitsipas, everybody. Okay, then you have Murray and me. We're maybe not at the peak anymore where we used to be, but still, I think with home court advantage, home court crowd, and then with everything that we've done and achieved the last years, especially also at the Laver Cup, knowing the format now, everybody, I think we're coming in as heavy favorites, but I really think it's always close every year. We've had some tremendous close matches. You always see a lot of third set super tiebreakers, and anything can happen in those, as we know. And last year we really dominated the doubles in those ties, which I was a bit surprised, and I do feel maybe this year could be more difficult again. I don't think we can expect a blowout like we had in Boston last year. Which three words would I use to describe the Laver Cup? Unique, intense, and I would use like a word like generation, as you know, you have the future, the present, the past. Yeah. Yeah, so I think the Laver Cup going to Vancouver is a great choice. I heard it's a wonderful city I've never been to, but I'm sure going to Canada with its players, Denis Shapovalov and Felix Auger-Aliassime, I think it's going to create a lot of energy for Team World. Of course, I think it always is nice to welcome new faces to the Laver Cup. We try to do that every single year, but you know, not everybody can always fit it into the schedule. But I think the week is so much fun. You learn so much. You can ask all the questions you have to Johnny Mac, to me, to Rafa, to Novak, you name it. We're all here, and I think it's very. It's a great and a fun week, but also a very intense week. So I understand sometimes if they can't fit it into the schedule. Of course, if Carlos Alcaraz can be part of the team next year, that'd be great. We hope to have him here this year. We were in touch with his team, and I know his coach very well. I used to play against him, but he just said, look, it could be a little bit too much, and I'm the first to always protect a good schedule and a healthy schedule for players. So that's why we created a concept that hopefully it's intense, but yet you don't leave like a broken man once you leave the Laver Cup, because that's also not the idea of the competition. So I like the EQS. It would not be my next car, as it's my present car at the moment. I'm driving it at home, and I like driving it a lot. It's super smooth. The inside, I'm still coming to terms with it. How you know, the many buttons, the many features it has. But I've again just found out another thing you can do with the car to feel better, to relax better with the music, the light show almost, vibrations of the chair, massaging. There was so much going on at the same time. We were laughing with my daughter when we were driving in the car. So it's a great drive, and I'm really pleasantly surprised that the range with electric cars is actually not a big deal. It's only if you go for super long trips. You have to really be a little bit. You need to plan ahead. Other than that, it's really no big deal. So it's a fun drive. I hope so. I mean, we have Neon Legacy up and running now. We're looking forward to do more things as well in Vancouver in a year. And in the meantime, now that the news is out that I'm retiring, I think it allows us to do other things together. And I mean, I love my relationship with the brand, and I know all the people. So it'd be fun to create new cool projects together.